What's up, guys and gals? I'm Dr. Sketch. Welcome back to the lab. We are today going to be doing something pretty awesome, actually. It's different from the other stuff that I've done in the past. I'm going to be unboxing something very atrocious. Something utterly atrocious. I'm going to be unboxing the lantern, the red lantern, Atrocious. Atrocious. Now, for those of you out there who know that McFarlane did not introduce an Atrocious figure, that's right. That's right. We are unboxing not only one, not only two, not only three, but four lantern figures today. Let's get it poppin'. Okay, so the Atrocious figure, as most of you know, is not a single figure. It is a Build-A-Fig. That's right, it's a Build-A-Figure. So you've got four lanterns, and they're all part of the, the Black Lantern series. I believe it's called the Blackest Night. So they're all part of the Blackest Night McFarlane Toys series. And you've got Kyle Rayner, you've got Black Lantern Superman, you've got Black Lantern Batman, you've got Black Lantern Deathstorm or Firestorm, which makes Deathstorm. And each of them come with a piece of Atrocious. So I'm excited. I'm excited to unbox Atrocious. Meaning I'm excited to unbox not one, not two, not three, but four figures today. So here we go. Okay, so as you can see, you've got four lantern figures. The first one being Kyle Rayner. The second one being the Blackest Night Superman, and then you got the Blackest Night Batman and Blackest Night Deathstorm over here. So the first one, of course, that we're going to unbox is going to be the feet of Atrocious. So let's get that going. Let's get this unboxed. This is going to be the Superman. If I can find my razor blade here. I've got so much stuff in this office. As you well know, you have to have a lot of things in the lab. So let's get this guy unboxed. Start with the back here. This tape cut here, right there. This right there. Alright, so we've got Superman here. And Superman comes with his stand. First, we're gonna need to have to get Superman off of this. So we're going to gently cut these. These are dull. Let me see if I can find my trusty Japanese pliers here. Cut these off. These things can be a booger sometimes. And then we'll get Atrocious' legs off of here. As you can tell, I kind of scratched up its leg already. So you've got to be careful when you're undoing these, because you can scratch up the paint, and you can end up cutting your figure too. So just be careful. Oops, I think I missed one. And then we've got one back there, it looks like. Got one way back here. kind of a really cool cape here. So far, he's pretty dang cool looking. I'm kind of digging this. He looks like a twisted version of Bizarro. So let's do the review on this one first. So you've got your, let me see if I can get a little bit closer. You've got your Superman right there, and it looks pretty sweet, honestly. He's got that cool cape that's in shreds, and he's got the silver. Of course, I think they all have. No, Batman doesn't have silver, but the Superman has the silver, and so does the Deathstorm. It's got that black and silver look, which is very familiar to the Superman solar suit. And I've actually got one of those up here. So it's let me get this off here. It's actually familiar to this, which is the Superman solar suit. So I said I was going to review 4, but I'm actually doing 5 because you've got the solar suit Superman here. Let me stop this thing. So you got your solar suit Superman here, and you can see it's kind of a resemblance. I mean, there's a little bit of a resemblance. It's the black and silver. You know, he doesn't have the signature boots though. So this is the solar suit Superman. I haven't unboxed yet. I probably won't do that on a video, simply because why? Unless you guys want me to unbox him on a video. If you guys want me to unbox the solar suit Superman on a video, let me know in the comments below if I should unbox the solar suit Superman in a video. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of leave him where he is. But right now, we're going to be reviewing this guy, and man, I'm telling you, this particular Superman, he looks pretty freaking awesome. So you've got all the regular points of articulation that McFarlane toys are known for. You know, he bends in the abdomen and everything. He looks like he's, you know, I probably shouldn't do that no more. And then he's got this really cool face. Let me see if we can get a closer shot. So he's got this. Whoa, back off. Brains. No, but seriously, he is actually a really cool figure. I'm actually kind of digging this Superman. So, but I don't want to spend too much time reviewing this one. But he is cool. He is cool. I'm digging the face. I'm digging the cape, and just everything on this figure. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful figure. I love the boots because the boots aren't your typical style. I was actually going to mod this thing, but I don't think I'm going to. I think it's just too pretty to mod. I think it's just, I might do some black wash on him. You know, kind of highlight his scars and stuff. I might do that. But as far as, you know, doing anything else to the Superman, I don't think I'm going to. I think I like this. I like this, especially the detail on the face and everything. It's a pretty figure. So, and then we will take Atrocious' legs out. So let's go ahead and do that. You gotta watch the whole video, y'all. To get to Atrocious, you gotta watch the whole thing. I'm gonna make you watch the whole thing. I'm just kidding. You could probably fast forward, honestly, and get all the way to the end where it's just Atrocious. But, I mean, how rude is that? I've gone to all this work and making this video for you guys, and that's the thanks I get? That's the thanks I get? You guys are just going to betray me like that and fast forward the video? I'm just playing with y'all. Okay, so we're going to cut this here. And then we're going to, yeah, see, you can see Blackest Night is what the series is called. Blackest Night. So, I'm going to do this, and this one's the Batman. The Batman figure, which He looks pretty cool too, honestly. Get his base. Put his box down there. Okay, and then we're going to... Oh, don't want to cut his finger. Get him out of there. Gosh darn it. They wrap it so tight. I actually cut the plastic. I hope I'm not too loud for you guys there, because I'm like right next to the phone. Let me see if I can get a different shot so I can get in there. Alright. Okay. And if there's an easier way, which I just found. Okay, never mind. You don't have to write that in the comments below, because I just found the easier way. You can do it from the back. Okay, so anyway, I'm cutting this from the back here. That way I don't have to tear up my Batman. Get Atrocious' arms here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Can you see that? Atrocious' arms. Just kind of throwing this stuff everywhere. That's alright. I'll clean up the lab later. So, let's get his arms out first. That's kind of a satisfying sound, isn't it? No? I didn't think so either. If it is a satisfying sound, why don't you put it in the comments. Hey, that's a satisfying sound. Not that it really matters. Not that it really matters if it's a satisfying sound or not. Or whether you guys put it in the comments, because the comments, any comment you leave helps with the algorithms. So, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, you know how these stands are. This one, I mean, it's cool and all, but for some reason, the Superman is just kick butt. I mean, I like this one too, don't get me wrong. It's got the same articulation, you know, he's got the chest and articulation. I like the cape. His hands are a little weird, but he is like a zombie-esque Batman. So, got... To me, the cape should be a little bit wider. Honestly, I mean, you think? Let me get this thing rotating so you guys see the whole thing. So, I think personally the cape should maybe wider. That would be cooler. I mean, this is kind of a zombie figure, right? Blackest Night, I'm guessing that's like death. I haven't read the series. You guys are gonna probably hate me for saying that, but I haven't read the series. I'm an old guy. This wasn't around when I was reading comic books. So if you've read The Blackest Night, put it in the comments below. Say, hey, it's a good series, or no, it was total crap. You're not missing anything. Should I check it out? Should I check out the Blackest Night series? If I can. I mean, if you can still find them. I don't know if you can. But just write it in the comments below if I should check it out. So anyway, I'm not 100% impressed with this Batman. He does need some things. This Batman looks like he might need some customization. Right here, you can tell it's kind of gray built into the suit. I mean, I don't know how it looks in the comic book, if that was even a comic book, but everything is kind of a uniform color, other than the black. You got the blue, which is cool. I like the blue. I've always liked the blue and the gray on Batman. And the black, so you got the black, the blue, and the gray. Like I said, I'm digging the points on the cape. I'm digging, you know, that it looks like almost like a vampire type cape or a Spawn type cape. I love that look. I absolutely love that look, and that's what this is reminiscent of, is Spawn. That's a Spawn type cape, and I really, you know, when I was buying this, I was thinking, you know, this would make a really cool Spawn Batman, because the Batman that comes with the Batman Spawn set, I'm not really impressed. I'm not really impressed. I have the Batman Spawn comic books, the originals, and he looks similar to this because it was done in the Greg Capullo style. For those of you who are familiar with McFarlane's Spawn and the Spawn Batman series, Greg Capullo I believe had a hand in those. So, and it looks like that style. Let me turn this around here. So, I'm not 100% impressed with the uniform color, but I like this. I like the upper half, this part. I like the bat symbol. And of course the black lantern symbols is kind of cool. And I do like, let me see if I can turn this without breaking it. I do like these spikes on the arms, the typical Batman look with the spikes. Let me see if I can get those. Yeah, you can see those. So I'm impressed with that. So you've got your Batman there and his face. Let me see if I can get closer with his face. So you've got I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Go back off. That actually hurt my throat. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to take a drink of water after that, because I'm never gonna do that again. Okay, so the Batman face actually looks pretty cool. So you've got the open mouth. It's almost like a zombie-esque. I'm guessing that's what these are, is like zombies. I don't know, but they're cool. I mean, this is cool. It's got a lot of detail in the face. You can see the face, and it's got a lot of detail in it. So there's that. There's that. You got the Batman, you got the Superman. There you go. Next, let's do the let's do the Deathstorm, the Firestorm, Deathstorm, whatever you want to call him. Deathstorm was the original character, or I'm sorry, Firestorm was the original character. I actually like Firestorm. I'm one of the few people who really actually like Firestorm. And he just released a figure of the Firestorm, the original color, you know, the yellow, and I believe it's yellow and red. Let's stand out here. Firestorm's yellow and red. And I always liked Firestorm, and for that reason I've always kind of liked X-Men's Pyro, because they're the same color scheme, and Pyro's, well, he's fire, and he has that hair. The original Pyro has that hair just like Firestorm. So I had that figure when I was a kid, the original Pyro from I believe it was Toy Biz. Now that I've learned this cool trick, you just take all these off without hurting the figure. And I have a feeling I'm really going to like this figure. I have that feeling. Okay, so I think all those are off. I'm going to take Atrocious' cowl. I'll take that off. If I can cut that. There we go. And that looks like his lantern has one too. And I think this is Atrocious' lantern. It's kind of a plain lantern, honestly. So, here's the cowl. He's got a piece of tape over his head. So here's the head. Okay, then you've got Deathstorm, I guess. Not Firestorm, but Deathstorm. And here he is in all his glory. Right there. So you got Deathstorm. And like I said, I'm guessing this is Atrocious' lamp, but it's very plain. It's a very plain lamp. I'm going to have to do something about this lantern. So, let me pose him a little bit different so you guys can get a good look at him. Maybe. Yeah. What's that, a hand? That's right, I got a hand. Okay, so this is Deathstorm. Let me get Batman out of the way. Kind of taking the focus off of him. Batman's always trying to be a camera hog. So this is Deathstorm right here. And he's actually pretty sweet. He was the cheapest one I found, Deathstorm. Which is really odd because to me, I think he is the coolest looking out of all of them. So let me stop this real quick. and show you guys the features of this face. I'm Deathstorm. He just looks like, he almost has a Ghost Rider feel. I mean, he almost looks like he should be riding a motorcycle, right? I mean, look at that. Look into my eyes. Yeah, he has that Ghost Rider feel. And, I mean, he's got the same features as the others. He's got the black and the silver, and Batman, of course, had the gray. But, I mean, you can see he's got the, looks like scarring, almost like they're burnt, I guess. But, the articulation is the same. You got, yeah, it kind of looks like Skeletor there. He-Man, I will return. I probably should never do that voice again. So, there he is. There's Deathstorm. Pretty awesome. I mean, honestly, Deathstorm is probably my favorite out of all of them so far. I like the Superman, but Deathstorm by far is is my favorite in this series. So, let's put him back over here. And put Batman back over here. Get Superman in the frame there. Okay, the next one, of course, is going to be the Kyle Rayner. The Kyle Rayner. And he was the one that everybody wanted. They didn't really want the other figures. They wanted the Kyle Rayner. And so Kyle Rayner was more pricey. I had to pay almost full price for him because he was, he is the most sought after out of all of them in this particular series. The most sought after Green Lantern's actually the Parallax. It's actually the Green Lantern Parallax. That's the one that's the most sought after. Personally, I don't care. I like Green Lantern, but I'm not going to pay an ungodly price for him. I know there's a lot of you out there who are willing to pay Mafex price or whatever, but I'm not one of those guys. I'm just not one of those guys. Maybe later, when my channel gets more recognition, maybe I can afford to go all Mafex. But right now, I'm surfing on Amazon and looking for the cheap guys. Right now I'm just cutting these little threads out so we can reveal the figure. So right now I'm just kind of surfing on Amazon looking for these guys to review for you guys so you can see how cool they are. And so I can have them in my collection. So, boom. Now we got Atrocious' body. This lantern, obviously. This lantern's green. And it's cool. It's a cooler lantern than the other one. Honestly. Well, no, probably. You know what? It's just different. It looks more like a modern lantern. This looks like a modern lantern. What this is. And this, it looks like the old-fashioned lantern, like the original Golden Age lantern type. So you got Kyle here, and look at this. He has his Green Lantern ring. Let me see if I can get close enough. You can see that it actually looks like a Green Lantern ring. Unlike some of the other Lantern figures, they don't. And he's got the Lantern symbol. His face is, hey, what's up, guys? How you doing, ladies? Oh, how you doing? Oh, sorry, got too close. I don't know what Carl Rayner sounds like, but to me, kind of sounded like Italian there for a second. How you doing, huh? He has, like, you ever seen Friends? And Joey? How you doing? So that's the feel I'm getting from Kyle here. has a Joey feel, which makes me think he might be a little stupid, but whatever. So what's up with the lips there? He looks like a Zoolander type. He's got, like, what, lipstick or what is that? That's just weird. But I love the detail here. I absolutely love the detail in the figure. He's got that cloth feel to his costume, and I actually really like that. I really like the cloth feel to the costume. The boots, just, generic, but they look good. I like this figure. I actually really, really like this figure. I didn't think I would, but I actually really like this figure. I like you too. Yeah. So anyway, here's Kyle, and he seems to be really cool. Let me see if I can get him on that stand there. And he comes with this neat sword. Comes with this neat Green Lantern sword that he conjured up here. Get that in his hand. Put his lantern here. Maybe have him pose. Cool pose with the sword. There we go. So you got Kyle here, Kyle Rayner. And all in all, I would say this is a great fig. This is a great figure. Look at Batman back there. He's looking at Kyle like, "What are you doing with my sword?" That's funny. But anyway, yeah, so Kyle, I like this figure. I really like this figure. Out of all of them, I like this figure the best. Now I can understand why he was more expensive, because he is the best looking figure. I would have to say Kyle's the best looking, and then you've got Deathstorm, and then the Superman, and then the Batman. Now, if I customize the Batman, I'm going to do something spawny with him. But, so I'm excited to get to Atrocious. How about y'all? But I'm really excited about Kyle. He's a really cool figure, guys. He is a really cool figure. I would say he's actually worth the full price. I know that's saying a lot coming from me, but he's worth the full price. I mean, look at this guy. He's awesome, guys. He really is. He's awesome. This is an awesome figure. So, now, the piece de resistance. I don't even know what that means. Does that mean like the piece of resistance? Isn't that from like the Lego movie? Okay, so this is the Atrocious body. You got to be careful because he has these little joints here, and they will fall out. See, they just come right out of the body. Just like for those of you who've seen the Darkfather Batman, and these diapers tend to come off too, because they're just barely on there. So did I? Yes, I just called this a diaper. That's what, if you're printing these things on a 3D printer, yes, that's Atrocious's butt. If you're printing these on a 3D printer, they call this area right here a diaper. That's what they call it, a diaper. Okay, so let's put his leg on. And again, these are, kind of touchy. Let me see if I can get this one on. Oh, it snapped. This one snaps. Hey guys, this one snaps. I like that. I like that these snap. Because the Bane that I have does not. It does not snap. It just kind of sits in there, and I hate it. I like the Bane, but the Build-A-Figure Bane. But he doesn't snap in like that. I am actually loving this. I am loving the snap. Okay, good job, McFarlane, for making Atrocious with this. I'm actually loving this figure so far. I am loving this figure so far. Look how beautiful that is. And that's just a leg and a torso. So let's go ahead and put the arms on. And it looks like the arms are just standard joints. They're just a standard joint. Now you do want to be careful with these joints. These look like they kind of got a pyramid look, so they might have actually improved the joints on these Build-A-Figures. But instead of going to straight shaft, these look like they actually have a triangular feel to them, so they actually might be stronger. So let's go ahead and put him on here. Let's get his arm, and that one snapped right in, and it feels good. Yeah, all right. Let's go with the other one. Oops. See what I mean? Those things just come right out. And that snaps right in too. Awesome. Let's see how the hands are. Hands are nice and tight. Yep, the hands are nice and tight. The joints feel tight. That's good. Joints feel really tight and good. Okay. Oh man, this figure's awesome, guys. This figure is awesome. So far, I'm loving this. Ooh. And he apparently loves me because he tried to attack me. So, a headless Atrocious. So this cape, this cowl, has two little notches. And it goes right into the back. Right there. If you can see the little notches. Two notches. And it goes right in. And they just kind of go in there and they sit there. And then, of course, the Atrocious head. So, you just put that. Let's see if it snaps in. It should go in like a regular head. Let me show you. It's got the regular hole in there for the head, and then the head peg is a straight shaft. So you want to be careful because those can break. And it's got the. Let me see if I can show you guys. It's got the little bumps on there to keep it in there. That's what those are for, to kind of keep it snug. So let's put that on. Get his head on. And it feels pretty snug. Man, I tell you what, I'm loving this figure. I'm loving this figure, guys. The cowl's a little weird. The cowl set's a little weird. But as far as the figure goes, I'm actually loving this figure. So let's get him on here. And he stands at a, let me see if I can find my ruler here. I believe he stands at a whopping 10 inches. Okay, so I get my ruler here, and it looks like he is 9 inches. So this is a 9-inch, oops, sorry guys. This is a 9-inch figure. So he's standing at 9 inches. That's less than my Frankenstein. As a matter of fact, let's compare them. Okay, so this is my Frankenstein, and as you can see, standing down on the lower platform, Frankenstein is almost as tall as Atrocious. Now let's bring them down low here and compare them. So it's not too much difference, but you can clearly tell that this is a 10-inch figure. The Frankenstein's a 10-inch figure. This Atrocious is a 9. So, give me a hug. Come on, Atrocious, give me a cuddle. So, you can clearly tell he's got an inch on him. No, get your mind out of the gutter. You guys are perverts. Stop it. So, okay, so here's Atrocious. You spin me right round, baby, ride round like a record, baby, ride round, round, round. You spin. Ah! Okay, so he did not want to stay up there. Apparently, he did not like spinning ride round like a record, baby, ride round, round, round. Or however that goes by Do or Die, or Dead or Alive. Is it Dead or Alive or Do or Die? I can't remember. I'm not good on my 80s bands. I think it's Dead or Alive. But anyway, so here's Atrocious. It's pretty sweet, honestly. And here they all are right here. So you've got Atrocious and Deathstorm, Batman, and Superman, and you got your happy Kyle here, who's just thrilled to be a part of the party. Honestly, he just looks like he's thrilled to be just a part of the party. He's just included, and he's just loving being included in all of this. He's just like, I'm included, and it feels good. So Kyle's happy. They're all happy. Atrocious is huge, and he's awesome. So that completes it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you have, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel because I'm not done. I'm gonna have more of this stuff. Right now I've just been so busy. So here's Atrocious. All right, say goodbye, Atrocious, because I've gotta talk to the people here. Let Mom and Dad talk here. Okay. So let me turn this around. Okay, kids. So I'm gonna be doing more stuff. As you can tell, my shelf is like overwhelmed. My shelf is overwhelmed. I need a bigger space. I need a bigger space. If I'm going to get more stuff, I'm gonna need a bigger space. So, but in order to do that, ow! Man, I'm telling you, this Atrocious does not want to stay on this little device here. You know why? Because it didn't come with a stand. It didn't come. That's one thing I've noticed is McFarlane doesn't put stands with these figures. They need an extra stand. So maybe the one giving the arms or something, maybe, or the torso. Put a stand in there with the torso. Just a suggestion, McFarlane Toys. Put a stand in, just one of those cheap plastic stands. Put a stand in there with the torso half of the figure so that the thing can stand up, because the thing just attacked me twice. He just attacked me twice, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy because Atrocious just attacked me twice. So anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, guys, because I'm going to have lots of other material. I've got so much stuff. So much. Just, as you can tell, I'm working on a 3D print back there. I'm always working on a 3D print. I actually just got done. Man, I made a mess with these boxes. I just got done with a 3D print, and this is what this thing does. I got to take the hairs off of it, but I use, on my 3D prints, for those of you who are curious, I use a hyper filament. I use a hyper filament, Creality hyper filament, and it's strong, and it prints a lot better, and it leaves a lot less residue on the models, and you can clean them up really, really good. So if you're going to have a printer, personally, I suggest the hyper filament. This is just one of the prints that I've done with the hyperfilament. This is a ram's head, kind of like what's on the end of Skeletor's staff. So this is a ram's head that I did on the Creality, my Ender Pro S2 Ender Pro 3 S1 Pro. But anyway, this is what I did on it, and as you guys can see, this thing's strong. This is strong. I've got one on the front of my truck too, but it's more of a regular ram. And so these are just really strong. This is the filament, and I'm going to show you. I think I already showed you guys. I might have. Let me show you this. I did this one with a hyper filament too. This is my one I did for my son, my 7-year-old. This is from Across the Spider-Verse. Let me see if I can get a good view of this in the camera. So, this is Miles Morales fighting the 2099 Spider-Man, and I did this on a 3D printer. Now, granted, I didn't do it all at once. I did each piece. So I did this piece, and then I did that piece, and then I did the center piece here, and then I did the legs, the upper torso, the arms, and I think the head was included with the upper torso on both of them. So then, you know, the legs on this one, the upper torso, and the arms on this one. So it does take some time, but I mean, look at it. And of course I hand painted all of this. You know, so all this is hand painted if you want to get a closer look. There's Miles Morales fighting 2099. It's 2099. Let me see if I can get that into view, into focus. Oh, there's a foot. So But yeah, I did all these on the 3D printer, so that's just some of the stuff you can do on a 3D printer. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, don't give up on me, guys. Give me a subscribe. This is something else I've been working on. It's just, you know, a 3D print King He-Man. This is neat stuff, guys. I got this, the file, the actual file. I got this off of Colt's 3D print. Colt's has, you go to Colt's and you can buy the 3D prints. I think I paid maybe $3 for the file, and you can print these as much as you want. But so this was printed in pieces. This was printed in the legs and then printed in they called this the diaper. So this is the diaper, and then I printed the chest and the arms and then the head. And then each of these pieces were 3D printed by themselves. So this is kind of a few things that I'll be introducing on the 3D printer. This is just your basic Masters of the Universe He-Man. He doesn't do any of the Kung Fu moves like the old He-Mans did. But this is 3D printed, guys. I mean, it's 3D printed. It's a cool toy. So don't forget to subscribe, because you'll get to see more of this cool stuff. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing the cool stuff. And I'm sorry that I've been away for so long, but like I said, it's just been busy. It's been busy. My studio's been packed. I have orders coming in, and it's just been crazy. So thank you all for watching. I've noticed I've gotten more subscribers, and I appreciate all of you subscribers. I really do. I've been working on my office, and I just really appreciate all of you guys and gals, because there are some of you ladies out there watching who like this stuff. So anyway, I really appreciate y'all. And thank you guys so much, guys and gals, for watching and contributing to the channel. And you know, the best thing you can do is just subscribe. That is the best thing that you guys can do. For those of you who have asked me, hey, can I help financially or anything? Don't even worry about that. Don't worry about helping me financially with this stuff. I mean, this is just my hobby. This is what I do. So God's blessed me big time, guys. But the most important thing is to subscribe. Subscribe, and that way you can see my cool material. You know, and I can show you guys, continue to show you guys figures like this. But the more ad revenue I get, and they will start giving me more ad revenue with more subscribers, then I can start buying more of these figures and introducing them, maybe even upgrade my space here. So, love you guys. Thanks for stopping by the lab. I think that's it for today. I'm pretty sure that's it for today. I've got some really cool stuff coming, so just stay tuned. I'm Dr. Sketch. Thanks for stopping by the lab.